back to my channel. My name is Cameron if you're new here, and if you're not new, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than a vlog for Vlogmas. It's going to be a holiday get ready with me and Q&A. I'm going to show you how I achieved this makeup look right here. I'm closing my eyes so you can see the eyeshadow. I'm going to show you how I achieved this makeup look, what picture I went off of for this makeup look, and I'm going to answer some questions about myself. So you're gonna see the makeup side of me finally, and you're gonna get to know more about me. So without further ado, happy day, crap, happy day 23. Happy day 23, one day until Christmas Eve, which is super exciting. And don't forget to like and subscribe because that really supports my channel. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this holiday get ready with me and Q&A. So let's go. We are going to start by priming my eyes first. So I need my mirror. I can't do my makeup without my hair out of my face. Yes, I have clips in my hair, but I still need my hair completely out of my face. I'm going to prime my eyes with, oh, and by the way, the makeup look that I think that I want to do today is, I'll put it up on the screen, but I think that I want to try and do this. We'll see how it goes. I know I want to do like a smoky liner with some sort of shimmer moment. Also, my skin struggling today. That was going to stop me from doing my makeup, and filming this, but I thought to myself, just do it. Don't let it stop you. While I prime my eyes, why don't I get into the first question, shall we? We'll start with these. First question, are you an actress? No, I am not an actress. Sometimes I wish that I could be, but no, I'm not an actress. I'm priming my eyes with Tarte Shape Tape today. This is what I use to prime my eyes pretty much always, because it works just as good as an eyeshadow base. And to blend that in, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics like small kabuki brush. And the reason I'm doing my eyes first today is so that there's more room for error, essentially. Wow, we're just like really jumping right in, aren't we? I like to drag it down into my inner corner so that I cover up that blue, the discoloration, and I just kind of blend it out on the sides so that all of my bases are covered. Do you know what I'm saying? Looking real cute. And I'm going to set my eyes with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder with the Morphe R10 brush. Not too much powder, just enough. And just pat her on there. So if you're new here, my name is Cameron. I'm a senior at Temple University. I'm 22. I'm a media studies and production major. So this, essentially. And yeah. Oh, and the really amazing thing is I ordered literally like 8 lip liners from Ulta, and it came today. And I was like, that is my sign to film this video. So we're going to be trying those together today, which I'm very excited about. I think the palette I'm going to use, I'll probably go in with a couple, but the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to pick this one out because this one has a lot of good shimmers. And the Kylie Summer palette, because the black in this palette is unmatched. Okay, so I already told you my age, but that was one of the questions. How old am I? I am 22. And let me tell you, it is the first age that I've actually felt an age. So she has some light brown in the crease, so I think what I'm going to do is take my Morphe M573 brush and pick a pretty neutral brown. I actually think that to start, I'm going to use Hoola Bronzer by Benefit to get in the crease. I just think that this is like a sample and it's crushed and I'm still using it, but it's fine. It's the most neutral brown for me. So also, this is my first time trying this makeup look, so we're just gonna hope for the best. Usually when I try things for the first time is when they go the best, so that's good for me. And I'm just taking this is a smaller blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend this out in my crease. Try to make it festive for you guys. Candle, fireplace. Okay, moving on. Okay, maybe I should do the next question here. Next question. What made you choose Temple? Great question. That's a good question. So actually, I wasn't even gonna go to a university. I was gonna go to my community college in my county because I didn't really have any clue what I wanted to do. And I just thought, you know, it's probably smart, it's probably best to go somewhere where I can get my gen eds out of the way for cheaper than a university, and then from that hopefully figure out what I want to do, and then I'll go to a big university. Well, I ended up visiting Temple. By the way, I'm taking another neutral brown shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette. If you're looking at the top row, it's the third one in, just to deepen the crease. Just up and visited Temple one day for an experience Temple day, and my mom and I were just kind of like, you know what, why not, let's go. My mom and I explored the campus. We went to Saxby's, which is my favorite coffee place of all time. We explored Saxby's and ran into 4 girls. I wish I remembered their names. We ran into 4 girls that were seniors at the time and talked to them and said that they love Temple and don't see themselves anywhere else, all that good stuff. And from then on, I was like, I'm sold. I had also danced at studio with some girls that had been on Temple's dance team, so I kind of knew of Temple from that and knew I wanted to dance in college, so that was a big driving factor for me as well. So then I applied to Temple, got in. One of my teachers in high school used to say to me that when you walk on a campus, it'll feel like home. And I was like, you're capping, like truly. He wasn't lying. It's true. It happens. And that's what happened to me. Temple was home, and yeah, the rest is history. Now I'm a senior on the dance team. I'm going in with a little bit of a deeper brown with the Morphe M441, another blending brush, and just deepening the crease and trying my best to keep it in the crease and just buffing it up. And I'm gonna go back in with a lighter brown and kind of just blend out the top. Now I'm extra zoomed in and extra close and personal. I think that I am happy with the color that I have on my lid, and I think what I'm going to do is cut my crease a little bit. Okay, next question is, what are you naming your kids and how many, and boy or girl? Hee hee. Okay, so I'm extremely single at the moment and don't plan on having kids for an extremely long time, so I don't know if I have an answer for that. I don't really have names. In high school I used to have names, but as you get older, and maybe it's just me, I know a lot of girls are like super clucky and like really want children, but as I got older I kind of like got away from that and stopped thinking about it. I used to really like the boy named Mason, but now I'm not really sure. How many? If I have kids, I only want 2. No more than 2. Okay, let's cut the crease. I'm just taking a little bit of Shape Tape on the back of my hand and taking this tiny little brush from Morphe. It's the M213. And I'm going to cut the crease lightly, but maybe also not lightly. And as you can see, I'm taking it out pretty far because I do want my whole lid to be sparkly. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to think that I like the shape of that. I know people say to use a bigger concealer brush to cut the crease, but I actually prefer this little guy. I think it's a little bit more precise and easier to control, but that's just a preference thing. Okay, next side. I think that's even enough. And like I said before, I was kind of going for a more soft cut crease because it is really gonna be a lot of glitter, and in the picture the glitter is taken up pretty high. So I think that it'll be okay. Now that the crease has been cut, I don't know exactly what glitter I'm going to use. I don't have glitter glue, I just use glitter shades. But while I search for the color that I would like to use, or the shade, or whatever you want to call it, I'm going to answer another question. What advice would you give your high school self? That's like a really good question. Huh? What advice would I give my high school self? And to any of you that are watching that are in high school, I would tell you, and I'm going to tell you, high school is not forever. And life is so much better after high school. So keep going, keep pushing, try, but high school isn't everything. Obviously do well, because that'll get you into school if that's what you want to do. All the drama, all the craziness won't matter in a year or 2. So I love you, keep going. The shimmer shade I think that I'm gonna try and use is this one. This is from the You're So Money palette by Kylie Jenner. The shade is called Ballin' Bay. We'll see if I like it. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to layer it, which is normal. But I'm just gonna use my ring finger because I like to use my finger for glitter shades more so than a brush. Just my personal preference. I don't know if you can see that. It's very light. And it's kind of gold. But oh, it is very gold. Here is, again, Kylie Jenner. Her 22, from her 22 collection. Ironic, I'm 22. It's her shimmer eye glaze. And I really think that this stuff is so pretty. I love it. And it's kind of like a green gold, but it's light enough, I think, what I'm looking for. So we're gonna try. Now I wish I started with this, but who didn't know that was gonna happen? Yeah, that is what we needed. Now for the difficult part, the wing. Next question. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Great question. If I know. No, I'm joking. I would like to have a career. I would really like to be, I want to be happy. Hopefully I'm in a healthy, happy, and amazing relationship. If not, that's okay. I can give that to myself. Yeah, I see myself being successful in 5 years, having a career, being happy in my life, and kind of just doing what I've always wanted to do, which is travel, have a successful job, all that good stuff. Somebody said, "You got a man?" No, I don't. No, man. We're gonna go on to the eyeliner. It's the Maybelline Master Precise. But before I even do that, what I'm going to do is take a straight brush like this. This is, again, Morphe. It's flat at the top and it's very thin. It is the M432. And I'm going to use this to map out my wing and then go back in with the liquid liner, and hopefully that is the best way to do that. I'm using the summer palette. Like I said, this black here is so good. And I've been doing my wings looking straight recently and going along with my bottom lash line. So straight and flicking out. I don't know if you can see that. Same on this side. Straight and flicking out. I think I flicked a little too far. But that is how I have mastered evening out my wings. So I'm actually going to connect And the good thing about this liner and this look is that it is a little bit smoky, so you don't have to be extremely precise. Her liner is pretty thick. I think I'm gonna go in with my liquid liner now and try and carve over it, but I think that I might do that off camera. I have successfully done the liner. I'm going to go back in with more black shadow and set the liner. It's looking good. I know you probably can't even tell. The E36 and dip her in the black and try and buff it out just a little bit more. I'm gonna put mascara on now, and I'm going to use Benefit Roller Lash. This mascara is my favorite. I have yet to find a drugstore mascara that I love in the same way. So if you have any drugstore mascaras that you really love and have a nice small wand like this that really separate and lengthen the lashes, let me know. But yeah, in high school I loved YouTube, and I actually had wanted to start my YouTube channel in high school. That had been a big goal of mine, and my friend Dylan, if you're watching this, he always was like, start one, and was always pushing me to start one, but I was afraid to. But that's not what the question was. The question was, who inspired you to start it? Definitely, you guys have heard me talk about Sarah's Day a lot. She is definitely one of my largest inspirations. Not only for YouTube, but just in life in general. And also at the time when I actually eventually did start my channel, Rachel Ratke really inspired me, because when I found her, her channel was pretty new, and she was a senior at University of Georgia, and she was on the dance team at Georgia, and she had just started her channel, and I watched one of her videos one day, and I was like, do you know what? It was so relatable to me. I was like, you know what? if she can do it, I can do it too. And a few weeks later, I posted my first YouTube video. Will she ever watch this video? Probably not, but if she does, thank you. So yeah, it took me a while to finally start. The lashes I have to choose from today are these Kiss lashes that I've had for far too long. These are also Kiss. I believe they're in the style Teddy. These are in the style Chiffon. And then I have some Candy Lash Co. lashes. Misha, if you're watching, go shop lashes at Candy Lash Co. Let me see first what looks best with this look. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put these on off of camera and I'll be right back. I got my lashes on and I do really like the ones that I picked. And if the light is changing a little bit, the sun is going down, so that's why. I've already wet my beauty sponge and I did go ahead and prime my face off camera. I don't know what I did with the primer. It's the Kylie Skin primer. Not entirely sure what I did with it, but hey, that's what I used. So the foundation I'm going to be using is the same one that I've been talking about for like forever. The CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless. Yeah, and that's what we're going to use today. And also, I'm very happy with the way, I forgot to cover that. I'm very happy with the way my eyes turned out. How are you so good at makeup? Practice. A lot of practice. I competitively danced all through high school and our makeup always had to be stage ready. So that's kind of where I started, high school and middle school. I am self-taught, but some of the best makeup artists out there are self-taught. Again, I'm using Tarte Shape Tape, trying to get down my nose to get a natural contour. And I think I'm going to buff out under my eyes first and then do the other parts of my face. I also forgot to mention about the primer that I used. Obviously Kylie primer and just Kylie products in general are a little bit more expensive, but if you're looking for a really good affordable primer, is the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, the putty primer. It is a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is the MAC NC50 Studio Fix Perfecting Stick. I could not tell you the shade because I can't really pronounce it, so that's where we're at today. I'm using the Morphe E8 to blend out my contour. I look so washed out on camera. I'll fix it in post. What I'm going to do is set my entire face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus finishing powder, translucent powder. I set my whole face with my sponge and I tap it in. After I've set my whole face, I will go in with a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe E41, and I will just tap some more powder all the way around my face, just in case I missed any spots or not where, and to just kind of blend out the powder a little bit more. And I am pretty naturally oily skin, so I love to be matte. And then I'm going to finish the rest of my base off of camera. All that consists of is blush, and then I will set my face with a Morphe setting spray, continuous setting spray, and then I'll add a highlight And the highlight is going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade, or just the highlight Amrezy. And when I am finished all of that, I will be right back. Okay, everyone, hello. I finished my base and I did my lower lash line. I put some mascara on my bottom lashes. I took my hair out and let it down. And an Amazon package came for me in the middle of all of that. So I added some bling. I ordered about 7,000 lip liners. There's a ColourPop one in the shade BFF2. Oh, I already know that's the one. I already know. That, can this focus please? The one on the very, very bottom is the ColourPop one. Please excuse my nails. The one on the very bottom is the ColourPop one. This, I already know by looking at it. I'm gonna put it on and I'll see you. Okay, so the camera so rudely cut me off because I ran out of battery. What I was trying to say was the lipstick that I put in the center of the lip liner is Clinique. It's matte, I think. It's not matte. It's matte enough, but it's also creamy, which I love. That's what I love about it. Well, the shade is called Creamy Nude. 03 Creamy Nude. That's what I have in the center. I wanted to say thank you so much for watching my first ever makeup tutorial, or get ready with me, whatever you want to call it, and my first ever channel Q&A. If you have any other questions for me, what else you would like to know, drop them in the comment section below, or shoot me a DM on Instagram. You guys, I put my Instagram in my description of each video. So thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you for day, oh dear God, what is today? I will see you tomorrow for day 24, Christmas Eve. Yay, Christmas Eve, that's so exciting. I will see you.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.